Hope you're all doing well. We have a great conversation coming up this evening at 7 o'clock EST time on Life, Death, and Beyond. Gary Wilmer. And he had a near-death experience. It's a beautiful morning out. Sun, nice gentle breeze, not too hot, but still hot enough. Just want to jump on and say hi. Thank you to everybody for being support, for checking out the channel, like, share, and subscribing. We do have memberships now. You can join us on the memberships. If you feel like you want to be part of the community, get updates, get releases on videos before they do go live. For the public, you get first dibs. You can also donate, share, subscribe, help the community grow, get the information out there. We do also appreciate all the guests that come on, so thank you. Sharing your story, your experience, helping share your knowledge and wisdom that helps other people to grow and understand, to live a life in abundance, happiness, joy, and bliss. Get through the hard times, because spirituality is not just about the blissful parts. It's about going through probably the hardest parts of your life. Transformation. Gaining knowledge and wisdom, remembering who you are. And to do that, sometimes we have to do inner child work, healing, and go through the hard parts, forgiving, loving, letting go, becoming vulnerable, and making peace with yourself. Because it's all for love. And that's what our channel is about. Everything is created in divine love. The good and the bad, the beautiful and the ugly, everything that we go through. That's why we have the contrast. And to understand, you have to go through it. Because you can't have one without the other. And what came up the other day was like when the two meet, things arise. It's like pressurized force, but there's no force. It's about releasing. It's like squeezing a pimple, which is kind of gross, to get all that nastiness out for it to heal. What we receive, what we take on, what we believe, what our experience is, our traumas, things like that, that gets recorded, because everything's recorded and ingrained within us, and we live from that point of view, which I've talked about on my channel before. If you go back to the beginning of the channel, I have a lot of videos that I've done myself, that I've put the information out there. Hi, Bella. Hi, Sunny. It is beautiful. This is one of my favorite places to come and just relax, tune in, connect, meditate, peaceful. So hopefully you guys have a place like this where you're at, wherever you are. But like I was saying, when the good and the bad, not that there is a good and a bad, but things wanted and unwanted come together, it's like a friction, a force that brings up our things that we haven't dealt with in life, because we're always ongoing. Like, we don't take the time out to process. Sometimes it can be just emotions, sometimes it could be thoughts, sometimes it could be traumas that we went through. And we do talk about a lot of that on the channel, so definitely check that out. And at the beginning of my channel, if you go all the way to the beginning, I do have videos that I make where I'm channeling information, so you can check that out. I do have more recently some of the guests that come on and we talk about it and help talk about it. So, it helps other people to understand. People who've been through the dark night of the soul, people who've been through kundalini, people who've been through out-of-body, near-death experiences, traumas, healing, psychics, mediums. We have a lot of different people on the channel that are discussing different topics that help us, especially now during this time. Sorry, Gary, we don't do the Bible on this channel, but thank you. We allow people to have their own belief systems and their own thought systems because that's their path. Everybody has their own path, which was divinely created for each and every one of us. We don't always have to follow the same path, but definitely enjoy that for yourself. You're on the right path for you. So may you be blessed with that and enjoy it. We allow freedom of speech, love, sharing, and enjoying life here. And you're welcome to be a part of the channel as well. And maybe to see that there are other people with other paths and understanding, and that is not the only way. Because we're all different. Creator, God, source, whatever you want to call it, has made multiple ways for everybody because we are different. We're created different. So not every path is the same for everybody. So definitely check it out. We have a lot of different topics on the channel. And we're going to have a live Q&A coming up soon. It's one of our guests that were on there, and if you want to look out for that. We do have memberships that are available. You can check that out if you want to be a part of the community. We have resources on there in the description. So any of the guests that come on, their books are on there. So you can get their books if you're interested in that person, their spirit, their journey, what they've learned, what they offer. You can book sessions with them. You can also purchase the books down in the description using the links that are suggested, which are by a lot of amazing spiritual teachers, people who've been through awakenings, like Eckhart Tolle, life after life, hypnosis practitioners, and yeah, so you have a lot of that in the descriptions. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Amy. Hi, Gary. Thanks for tuning in. Just jumping on to say a quick hello to all the subscribers, followers, and supporters of the channel. Let you know we have memberships available now if you want to join the community. We do have a free, once you're a part of the community, you have a free monthly group gathering where you can join us. So I wanted to share some time with you guys, say thank you to all the followers and subscribers of the channel, say thank you to the guests who come on and share their stories and journeys and what they offer. If you have any questions, drop them below. Check out all the videos on there. We do answer questions if you have any questions about topics that we talk about in the videos. If you go all the way back to the beginning of the channel, the very first videos, that's me sharing, channeling and information about consciousness, awakening, about life, what we're doing here, about source, creator. We have a great conversation coming up this evening. Gary Wilmer, he had a near-death experience. It'll be 7 p.m. EST time on Life, Death, and Beyond, so check that out. We're gonna get a storm. It's rolling in, so I'm not gonna have too much more time out here. I'm gonna get on my way on my walk, so I take some time out to connect in nature. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Where are you guys from?
Morning.
Hello. The wind's kicking up. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the channel this evening. Again, we have Gary Wilmer, 7 o'clock p.m. EST time on Life, Death, and Beyond podcast. Check it out. Like, share, and subscribe. Much love to all. Thank you for tuning in.